Hello everybody, welcome back to episode 150 of our Let's Play. I'm IVATOPIA. This Let's Play off, can never say the name of the game properly. Tyranny or Tyranny. Whatever it is. Anyway, I'm talking to hers, and we're going to say, what was life like with Karis? For several years, I was surrounded by people who would smile to my face and sneer when I turned away. They were supposed to be my mentors, my teachers, but all they did was resent me. They taught me to refine and control my voice. My power became more direct, more powerful, more subtle. I no longer needed to specifically say what I wanted people to do. I could just... So in other words, by muzzling her to stop her using her power, it actually made it more powerful. Because before, like she said, to start it, she could just like hum a song that got into like the guy's head. She hums and was like, got it into her head. She had to physically do something with her voice. But then as it started to work, she then had to throw words in that window. Look at the window. What's in the window? So she physically had to do it. And like she said, the hand movement she needed, she just did that because she's a performer. But my point is, she had to hum, then say physical words to get him to actually do something. Hum to get open the door, so to speak, and the words to make him actually do it. And by the sound of it, by them stopping her using her voice, she's managed to work out how to do it without physically doing it. So in a sense, that makes it more dangerous, because before, like I said, like if there's someone else in that room and she was humming, then the other person would have caught, oh, what are you doing? Window, stop! And stopped her. There's no one else in that room at the time. But now, if what she's saying is true, she can just, you know, nothing comes out, but in her mind, she's saying all the words and you're caught. Anyway, let's carry on. Worried how I felt, and the weaker the mind, the faster they would respond. It still required me to... Oh, okay, I didn't get that thing. It still requires me to sing. Or at very least make music with my voice, but I could say one thing but mean something else entirely. And oh, okay. So she still had to physically say stuff, but she could trick them. So in the situation before, what's the window? Look at the window. She could, instead of saying that, she could be, eat your sandwich. What she meant, look at the window, and the guy jumps out the window. So when he first eat your sandwich, your person's like, huh? Oh yeah, he hasn't had his lunch yet. Why are you looking over there? She said, eat your sandwich. What the? No! And then jumped out the window. Okay, but I could say one thing, but mean something else entirely, and the magic worked. Everything was done for Karis's edification. They asked for signs of her power, and I was used to bringing them about. People praised my name to the extent that it was allowed, but if the focus of adoration ever truly pointed toward me, it was quickly stifled. I didn't see much of Karis. She was busy taking care of her affairs, but I was never allowed to forget by whose power I was allowed to exist. I was paraded around like the new jewel, and since I had real power, it took a while for the luster to fade. But when I tarnished, I corroded through, and when I stopped being a pleasant distraction, I was passed off to merit, to be forgotten. How long did you work for Karis? 5 years. 2 years of dedicated training, 2 years with training interests best with travel, performing miracles in Karis's name, then a year being his pet. Do you think of Karis? Honestly, I didn't really think of him at all. At first, if I wasn't getting daily reminders that he owned me and he could have me killed anytime he wanted, I would have completely forgotten he existed. Okay, here they're saying like her, and then here's he. So, is it male or female? Wait a minute. You call Karis both him and him? Oh, thank you! Listen what I'm just saying! Thank you very much for that! I like when games do that. You know, when you think something and you're like, oh, what you said him and here, I want you to talk, and then it gives you that perfect answer. The only other games I think have done that for me, what's it called? The Natural Republic, the first game, that did that quite a lot. Like, I'll do something and I'll be getting, oh, you know, I really wish I could slap this guy. And then it comes with slap it. I can't believe it. Brilliant. Boom. Oh, I really wish I could kill you, this piece of, or, oh, I wish I could pray. And then it'll come up with the right thing I want to say. It's like, I can't believe it. I think it's just like the writers that managed to manipulate the game so much in such good writing, it kind of brings your mind to what they put ready, or they already know the answer what most people are going to say. And I think that's cool. I said that many games have to do that. So I like the fact that's there. Wait a minute, you called Karis both him and her. Did I? How clumsy of me. Must have been a slip of the tongue. She smiles mischievously. Wait a minute, is she trying to get into my own noggin here? Is that what she's doing? You really don't know, do you? That's fascinating. I assumed a Faithbinder would have been given an audience with him. Doesn't seem like she let you perform actions in his name without speech. Wow, you are a B-word! Doesn't seem like she let you perform action in his... Wow. Just answer the question. That's part of my mystique, isn't it? If your enemies don't know anything about you, how can they properly plan? So why would Carrot let anything out that he didn't want the world to know? Tell me, sir. No, a lady has to keep some secrets, and this is going to be mine. It feels good to have some power in this relationship. Wow. It's not going to matter once you defeat him anyway. She'll be gone. Okay, I really want to throw her off there now. And the game doesn't have that option right now. Okay. Like I said, I like it when the games have the options you want. You just had it, and now you don't. Slap game, slap to the game. Let's talk about something else. I know a great deal about what's going on here, considering I am the root cause. I read that last time. What can you tell me about the Scarlet Chorus? If I never talked to another chorus member my entire life, I would consider it a success. Richard right here. Richard right here. Please say something, Verse. No matter what else happens, she folds her arms across her chest and levels a sneezy gaze at you. Thank you, Verse. Thank you. I'm clapping you for that, Verse. Thank you for speaking of us what you should do. Thank you. Then I'm thrilled to turn your attempted success into a constant failure. I'll try to talk to you more often. Nice one, Verse. Nice one. Thank you very much for that. Oh, Verse, anything that helps numb me to the drowning sound of your voice. Now, do you mind? I'm speaking with a Faithbinder. She's exactly what I want to do then. Another tick for this game. What do you want to know? You want a member of the chorus. What? Absolutely not. The only reason I worked with them is because I was being forced to. Once Karas had this monstrosity placed on my head, I really had no choice. Oh, so basically her goal, her main quest is getting out of her head, probably. Obviously the armor guys are getting out of that armor. I'm not powerful enough to force them to let me go, and they had the numbers to overwhelm me if I tried anything. So I did what I was told until you showed up. What was it like working with them? Well, at first I was treated like a queen. I spent all my time recruiting, and let's be honest, the Scarlet Chorus isn't choosy, so it was easy to convince people to join. Towards the end, I actually started fearing for my life. With this thing on my head, I couldn't effectively control an entire army, so hobbling me was quite an intelligent thing for Chorus to do. If anyone had realised I couldn't hold all of them back, I would have been in a big trouble. You little stunt driver as well couldn't have come at a better time. Words work, please. Better time. What do you think of them? Oh, I thought my look of disgust kind of answered that question, Faithbinder. They're a worthless, hopeless, disorganized bunch of savages who soon will tear themselves apart from the inside. I wish you stepped up now. Thank you. What's your opinion on the methods? They randomly grab anyone and anything they can get their hands on and hope they'll work. If they beat them enough, sounds like the makings of a fantastic army to me. I am repulsed by them and everything they do. Narat is a disgusting excuse for a leader, and I look forward to the day I can watch the life drain from his insane eyes. I am being clear enough for you, Faithbinder? Yay. What do you know about this favourite? Oh, you're not a bit gushing loving over them, are you? I really don't know much about them, Faithbinder. I never got a chance to work with them, so I don't think I'll be much help in this stuff. Okay. What do you want to know? What do you think of Graving Cash? Seems capable. He seems capable enough. He's organised and truly seems to care about his men, contrary to practically everyone else I've met here. Have you seen them in action? Briefly, at a few of the battles during Karaz's conquest, but Nerat liked to keep me locked up tight, so I never got a good look at them fighting. You never worked with them? Not directly. I have been used to inspire people occasionally in the end of the favoured were in those groups. But if you're looking for anything of merit from me on this favoured, I'm not going to be much use to you. What about the other groups in the tiers? What do you want? Who do you want to? What my opinion of? The stone-stuck tribe. Not even worthy of my attention. A beast is a beast, and you can't even make an animal be anything more than what it. Please step up. Please step up, beast woman. Thank you. Thank you very much. Humans are also animals. Yep. Same as beast woman, only are smaller, weaker, die easily, So Beast Woman guards pack mates from predators with rending claws and killing teeth. Keeps pack mates safe. She hunches low to the ground and ducks her head. Yet always pack mates are snipping and snarling at Beast Woman. Okay, so maybe that was a little harsh. Let's just say that in my brief life, I haven't had much experience with the Beastmen. So I haven't had the chance to form much of an opinion on them. Better? Kill Shadow forgives little Songbird, still likes chitching. Archon, she layers her tongue over her fangs, watching Siren with the intensity of a cat eyeing bird. Tell me about the local rebels group. What group do you want? I can remember. I was in this game. What group do you want to talk about? The Vindicated. Are they even still penitent? Happening around after the events as well? I would have thought no one would want to talk to them anymore. Tell me about the Unbroken. I haven't had much exposure to them. Ash was intended on dealing with that problem, so they didn't ask for my help. Bronze Brotherhood. They're not the most helpful people, but they seem like they want what's best for Lover's Crossing. Plus, it was a lot easier for me to recruit my own followers with them around. I didn't have to worry about anyone being taken by the Scarlet Chorus or killed by this favourite, so that's something else. Tell me about any of the mage guilds. Generally, I don't like throwing in with other mages. I've got hard enough. I've had a good experience with them. I've not had a good experience with them in the past, so I'll keep my distance. And they're so demanding. You ask them very nicely, I might add, how to cast a spell, and they insist they're not a charity, and they're not going to hand over their secrets out of goodness of their heart. Right, like there was anything good about that one. And I didn't even use my magic on him. That's gratitude for you. She trails off and gives you an intent look. Suddenly your head feels like it's too small for your brain. What's she doing? She closes her eyes and takes a breath, and the feeling disperses. Do not do your stuff on me. What do you want to talk about? Tell me about the Forge Bang. Tell me about the Sages. I can't say I'm too happy with them, since it was their magic that bound my voice when I was a child. But they are an influential group with infinite knowledge. At least they were. Can you imagine how powerful you could become if you had access to their collection? Tell me about Earthshakers. Incredibly powerful, but strangely focused in their studies. Why would you want to pour your energy into one thing? Branch out. The magic there's missing out on is incredible. Tell me about the Forge Bond. That group that Carrison used to make my hobble. The less I have to think about them, the better. They might be good craftsmen, but unless they craft me a way out of this prison, I'll let you deal with them. Thank you. We finished? We're finished.
What do you need?
Oh no. What do you think of the state of the world? What does it say, Karis? Two major leaders can't stop themselves or their armies from fighting like a bunch of children. Neither of them seem capable of dealing with the rebels that are taking them down, which as far as I'm concerned is how it should be. The less of the tiers affected by Karis, the better. If we could eliminate the armies entirely, I would consider that a true victory. Tell me about what you know about Eredict. Anything I say would be a wild guess. That's why I'm with you. You seem to have a connection to the power of this land far beyond anything an Archon is capable of. It intrigues me. I want to learn what it is and harness it. Sadly, I don't have the magic needed to interact or break an edict. You're an Archon. You must know something about edicts. You think that, wouldn't you? With all my training and education, Carter left a very big void in it all. Almost like it was intentional.
What do you need?
That's it. We'll finish with you. Alright, anyone else here to talk to before we leave? Assuming I'm allowed to take this stuff because it's mine. Mine. Oh, there's a big idiot. Yeah. Phil should go over there and basically annoy him. Is it just you here? Apparently so. Hello.
It's rare enough that anyone has the opportunity to proclaim an edict, much less break one. How are you holding up, Faithfinder?
You have to be nice to me. Why? To be honest, my head hurts. I toy with powers greater than my understanding, and yet I don't stop. War Mage. The arcane can seem overwhelming at times, but I think I have the fortitude to maintain it.
I'm glad to hear it. Since you seem more comfortable with magic than I had credited, I'll try not to worry myself over your well-being. Just thought I'd check in. What can I do for you?
So the bargain, we'll leave it. I'd like to know more about you. What can you tell me of the tier? But you. He stares at you with a fake expression, as if searching for any fabrication or mockery behind your words. At last he lets us show sigh with a heavy sigh. I'm the line your enemies cannot cross. What? You're up here, you're never out there with me, but whatever. Cannot cross. All of the details are meaningless, but I suspect you have some first details to ask away. And with that, we're going to end this episode, and hopefully we can have a chat with him next episode. So please like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I'm IVATOPIA, and like normal, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and share this video. See you next week. Bye!